Ta-da! We are live and here. Hello and welcome everyone back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer. And my players, as always, I'm still tapping the button. Oh, an error has occurred. Would you like to maintain a smooth maintenance? We're an audio stream with some tokens that move around. As long as the audio's smooth, it should be fine. It'll be fine. Yes, thank you all for thank you all for joining us for the 100th episode of our Rogue Trader TTRPG game, where in the last episode, things happened. Our group had vanquished the defenders of the Archaeotech facility, the new one. They had found the Magos's body, and they had had betrayal happen, as Peeper, the ever-loyal servo spider, turned traitor and revealed himself to be a double agent for the Magos. The Magos, downloading his brain to the spider, now having a body and a voice, engaged in diplomacy with the rogue trader, and they came to a slight deal where they'll help each other out. Yeah, that was pretty much what the end of the last episode. So as our group, as our people are going over the facility, we are having a loot episode, if I didn't mention that before. I think I've said it 3 times, but I don't know if that's been on stream twice or not.
Having a loot?
Loot. So directly after the combat, you guys are requested by the Magos to move his body somewhere that can be worked on. And Heinrich has been given a command authorization chit. It's called a chit, and that is the technical 40k word for it. It is an identification chip. As you move the Magos's body down the corridor and into a maintenance bay, Darius and Cooney and Cray go off to the control center where the identification chip is inserted. This is the ivory box thing that you got last time. With this identification code, you gain full access to the base. It is under your control.
We also clean the bathrooms.
You're going to spend a few hours just going over the place and discovering its secrets. So I would imagine that Cray, for the most part, is currently, although he's on the screen now, that's for later. Currently, he's with the Magos. And he's actually not here with us. He's listening in. He's running a bit late. So, kind of works out. As, ooh, that is... What the fuck happened there? Okay, never mind. My PC nearly blew up, but things are fine. Ignore it. Everything started flashing with warning things, but it stopped now. So, Heinrich and Cooney are told the different levels, just in case they weren't up to date. So they jump on the elevator and move down to the habitation block. This is the area that they are in now. As they move through the habitation area, yeah, we'll do Cray's completely separately. So as they move through the habitation area, they discover that this area has storage rooms is a better word than warehouses. It has storage rooms, it has medical facilities, it has housing for both, if we use really basic terms, for basic units, elite units, and officer personnel units. Yeah, personnel. There you go. You have the full range of rooms to be taken. There's a gym, there's a full kitchen, shower areas, basically everything that you could need for troops, a garrison, and to build a base. But you two do move on, and you find and acquire the officers' quarter and the chief scientist's quarters. So, we're going to go with the minor items first, and I do need to admit to fucking up with the Strixus items. So the Strixus has two pages. I didn't realise this. I've only been using one page. So when you roll a 75 plus, I meant to use the other page, and you're meant to roll again. I haven't been doing that. So yeah, there may be some more random items that come up. I would like, from Cooney and Heinrich, 3 1d100s each. All these items are technically archaeotech. Nice. No matter what it is, they will be archaeotech.
Lovely.
Oh, look at all the sevens!
And the 7.
Fucking lord!
Do you know? So
I don't remember who's 77 again.
No.
Is that Nurgle Siege?
No, Nurgle, no. Go away. I was already sick for a while. Go away, Nurgle.
That's a lot of 7s. That's a lot of 7s. Okay.
God fucking damn it.
We're gonna do Heinrich first.
I mean,
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So, this kind of works, kind of doesn't, but so Heinrich, in the chief officer's quarters. Oh, hang on, wait, is it? No, it's a chrono. Oh, he needs. Sorry. So you find a chrono. You've had many of them so far. Can I get another 1d100?
Sure.
I think you want a 1 or a 2.
No.
It's a common enough chrono.
No. I've got another chrono to add to the collection.
Technically, it's an archaeotech chrono in age and age alone.
Okay.
So
is it a wristwatch or is it a pocket watch?
Because it's a crappy one, it'll be a wristwatch. It won't be a fancy pocket watch. So
at this point, I would probably have at least 3 chronos on my arm of varying quality. So I'm going to have at some point I'm going to ask Craig to help me assign them at different times. So I want Terra time, local time, and fucking
so
world time.
If it's the funny thing is, if it's so all basic chronos have 3 ship times on them, or 3 times on them. Yeah. You've got the ship's time, you've got Terra's time, and the planet that you're on.
Yeah.
It's just a normal quality or a poor quality. You have to set the planetary time. Best quality will have more dials for one, better quality, but it also sets automatically. This is an archaeotech chrono, so mark it down as an archaeotech, because just put it down as archaeotech poor quality, because later on when we venture into the Imperium, you might find...
the sheets again?
I don't think so.
They did. They moved gear and tools
to
the other side.
Oh, I didn't notice that. And I was working on the sheets today, and I didn't notice that.
Was there a force field section there always?
Force field? Pretty sure no.
Yeah, there's a force field section now in the gear section. Archaeotech.
Yeah, if you put it down as you can put it down as like trade fodder, because if someone has something that you want, you can be like, well, this is an archaeotech watch. It's just not a good one. You know?
Honestly, I like the fact that they changed the gear and tools to the right side, because the right side was basically worthless.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm sorry, guys. That's been like that for quite some time. Then, if it's just that they've moved it to the right,
never noticed.
It's been like that for at least 3 episodes.
A month? No, it hasn't.
It was.
I have never noticed it like that.
It was. So the only reason I know is because I've got a character sheet with all the weapons, equipment, and items that I've made for you guys specially, and the items moved over. So before I had melee weapons. No, sorry, ballistic weapons, then melee weapons, then drugs, then items. Now it's split in two, so the drugs and the items are on the right hand side of the page. It's been like that for at least 2 episodes, at least.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive for last episode, and I'm pretty damn sure it was for the episode before that, because I've been looking at the weapons and adding to the weapons and tweaking them.
I mean, maybe it's just because it has been such a long time, but
Do you have lots of items in your equipment?
Yes,
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I remember, I think checking it for the binoculars on the
yeah,
last line.
I swear, last session,
'Cause-
like last session we were
No,
doing.
last session
So,
was a
yeah.
combat session. The session before that,
Yeah, and I was in this. I was in this page. No, I was actually in this page because it would have been below my melee weapons.
But I can.
This is what's confusing me, but it has been again 3 weeks since the last session.
Yeah,
Because
it
I
has.
do apologize.
It has.
I did have to work.
That's fine. No, it's work. You can't blame that. No, Jamie, I do understand. It's been a while since we've had an episode, but it has been like that for a while. At least that that particular one.
Maybe I just never noticed. Fair enough. Anyway, I have the Archaeotech wristwatch, and I put it down as per quality trade stuff.
Yeah. Again, it's you might be able to get something really, really useful for it if you can sell it properly. Then you've
It's Archaeotech, my dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Gotta find a fucking buyer for it somewhere.
Oh, okay. This is an odd one, and you've got it twice, which is a doubly odd one. Okay. I'm gonna have to make something for this. So, can I get from you, Geddy, 4d10 as you find a very large coin purse?
Oh.
You find 26. They're not thrones. They're this world's actual coins. I have no idea what they'll be worth. I have no. I didn't think this
26 local coinage.
Yeah. Don't worry. There are much better items coming later. Well, actually, Jim has got the same thing twice. So 77 had best be something good, Jim.
This is like finding silver doubloons.
It is.
Sense.
It's like finding Roman coins, silver doubloons, or there's probably a very high value on these coins to a collector. If you can find a collector of Archaeotech coinage, then you might find out that they're worth a profit factor for all of them. You might, end up giving them to some little kid on a well just because it's shiny. They are different. They are. This world has a Gaelic history, so they are Gaelic themed coins. They look more like tokens because this world is technically a world of. It's a gaming world.
Oh, yeah. So they have like. Wait, are we talking like arcade tokens? Or are we talking like the old school trade tokens? So like they actually have like a punched hole in the middle, so they can be put on like racks.
A mixture of the two. They're probably not punched hole coins, but they could be, you trade a healing item for a coin, but you'd have a mixture of them as well, like bronze, silver, and gold coins.
Yeah.
Of the value 26, whatever. But yeah, they would more be token. But again, this is a military base. It's a military, so perhaps these are used to pay for token for food or luxury items in the city. I haven't gone into the finances of this, how this world worked. But yeah, interesting. So you can put down there Archaeotech coins because they are Archaeotech.
Archaeotech coins, I love it.
This is going to get very, very. Everything's
You
Archaeotech.
found an Archaeotech wristwatch, and coins.
Yeah, everything
Yes.
here is going to be a horrendous. Jim,
Of
can
an old dusty wristwatch and then some coins.
Can
What
I
was that?
get a 1d100, please?
Just one?
Yes, just a 1.
One.
Will he find porn? Let's find out.
Bro,
75.
it's 75! Why do I keep getting 70?
Oh, no, hang on. No, it'd be... Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. So, I'm going to do you one better.
Oh, no.
I'm going to move it up 1. So, rather than getting a book on local history, you find a book on planetary history. Oh, sorry, military history. You find a military journal. May be useful, for it is of a officer of this base.
Ooh.
That was 7. Now we go all the way down to 77. Oh, that's...
This also comes as an architect, right?
So, yes, technically, this would also... So...
I have an architect book.
It's...
book.
So, technically, it's this world's military compendium, or it's a military document about this world. It is Archaeotech because it's so fucking old. It's not technically a book. It would be a data slate that contains...
It's a data slate on like what, the fucking like Earth Federation way back when?
No, I'm not going to say it's the Earth Federation military book. It'd be a planetary military book. So
yeah, like a planet, but it would be based around the time of the Earth Federation kind of thing.
100%. So it contains information that is, it's like finding out that the cavemen could write books, and you have details on their daily life. Again,
that is a profit factor.
Yeah, it is.
Thing right there to the right collector.
Yes, 100%. Like if and again, that's why I want you to put Archaeotech next to this stuff, because in a later part of the game, if you need to find very rare information, you go to a collection, information broker. You can trade this stuff off. There will be a use for it later. Learning the history of the world isn't. But so you got that twice, Jim. So I raised it from a book about the culture of the world.
Wait, this was the 77?
Yeah. Well, no, sorry, actually it wasn't. So the 77 was a salvaged auger array. I've moved it up to the books. How far did I move it up? I don't even know now. I moved it to the books. Hang on a minute. 77. Yeah. And then... Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, I'm being a jackass again. Sorry, 7 was that one. 77 is auger array. I don't really want to give you 2 salvaged auger arrays. That's kind of crap. So I am going to give you a completely different item. How useful will this item be to you personally? I don't know. You may have to trade it to another character.
Okay.
But you may decide that no, I'm going to be an obstinate little prick and hold on to it, because why not? Oh, load up! There we go, it's loaded. So, what item are you getting? Well, you are getting a Archaeotech Diagnoster. So,
wait.
The Diagnoster provides a +20 to Medicae or perception tests to determine an ailment or any source of any successes indicate proper medical countermeasures.
Hold on. A +20 to what again? Medicaid tests and the Medicaid diagnostic check?
There you go, Jim.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
It's in chat
Thank
for
you.
you now.
Thank you.
It also has the swirling energy Archaeotech characteristic. So this device never needs to be recharged and gains a +5 when using it. So it's actually a +25 to diagnostic checks.
Huh. Hold on. This is +20 to medicate or perception?
Only for purposes of diagnostics of medical purposes.
Medical
yes.
things. Okay.
I believe if you click on Medicaid, it has a diagnostic option on there. It has first aid. It has diagnostic, first aid, and the other one, I think. But yeah, if you click on diagnostic, I think it then asks you to do Medicaid or perception.
No, if you click on Medicaid, all you get is the input value. Oh no, it does first aid, accident care, and diagnosis. So this is for both Medicaid and the diagnosis then?
Yeah, so when you click on diagnosis, I'm doing it now, it should... Oh, bollocks, it doesn't. Okay. So the diagnostic, I got to check what it rolled then. Oh, I don't actually know what it rolled. I should have... Hang on, sorry. I'm going to put a 1 in my perception, just so that I can see. I just want to see if it's using perception or if it's using intelligence for the diagnostic part of it. I know the actual test is intelligence. So yeah, it's still using intelligence. Okay, so let me have a look at perception and just see if there's a diagnostic under the perception one. Because if not, then I don't actually know how you roll. Well, I guess you just add. Oh, there's no perception. It's awareness, isn't it? So there wouldn't be. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Then I guess if I get you to look for something, you can just add a 25 to it. Look at this person's wounds, Jim. What killed him? Use my diagnostic to get a +25.
That's the thing, though. that would be the diagnostic check.
Yeah, so I imagine it's, like in the second edition, when you can click, if you want to do it with perception, agility, or, whatever characteristic. I imagine it was meant to be something like that, but they never put it in. Because it makes sense that you would use your perception to look at the wound and figure out, oh, hang on, it's not just a knife wound, there's venom, there's poison in there as well, But either way,
I mean, technically speaking, if you allow me to use intelligence, I would prefer, because my intelligence is better than my perception.
No, you can use it as the sheet.
Dude,
well, I'm not going to change the sheet. The sheet's just too useful. So, diagnostics are just done with intelligence. The only time is if I'm very specific, I want you to use perception, then I will literally tell you, oh, you're using your diagnoster, you need to roll it with perception. I want an awareness check with your +25 for the diagnostic, because I want you to be able to see the venom in there, or the poison or acid, or... But yeah, I won't let you change the sheet unless it's particular for a story.
No. That wasn't what I meant, but that's okay.
So we've done, technically we've done the common items.
I'm sorry, I got the diagnoster and an auger array, or...
No. Rather than you getting 2 salvaged auger arrays, because you got double 77. That is pretty impressive, So I upgraded you to a item. So you just got the diagnoster.
Okay. So just the journal and the diagnostic.
Yes. Now we move on to the other items. So can I get 2 D100s off you both? However, there are some items that you're going to find here, and there are some items that, if you roll and you get something insane, I may have to be like, no, you're not allowed. let's move over to. If a Tesseract gets rolled again, I'm gonna have to be like, no. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Straight away, we got a one that's no. Jim, you're not finding Gene
What would it
Stealer
be?
heads. 5 preserved Gene Stealer heads. I'm sorry, no, you're not.
Please no
No.
Gene Stealer heads, for the love of God.
No.
God Emperor.
2
my
D100,
Lord.
Skiddy, when you have a moment.
No. Sorry, I just had to take a quick run there. 48 to 42.
Oh, so this one actually makes a bit of sense. So,
Can I get my Tesseract?
no. So, Cooney,
Okay.
I'm going to take your 6 and I'm going to upgrade another item later on. Your 55. Why not in the same room that you find a diagnostic, in a scientist's room? You find the perfectly preserved skeleton of a sand tiger. You know this as a sand tiger because you killed one. Well, actually, no, you don't. Good point. It was Cassandra. So you don't know what this is. It was a different character. You don't know what this is. It is a beautiful crystalline skeleton, which you don't personally believe it's of an animal. This has to be man-made. It has to be like some artisan took crystals like quartz and ground them and polished them and made them look like this. Heinrich will tell you that no, it's a real thing and he killed one and has one at home. But his is broken. His isn't perfect.
So I sold that one.
So I have a pristine, basically best quality Archaeotech Sand Tiger skeleton.
Yes, essentially. It's not Archaeotech. It is by age, but I don't think any collector will care about the age. But they might, actually.
Of course they would. I mean, think about it.
So,
if you find the skeleton of a dog that is 100 years old and a skeleton of a dog that is 10 years old, 100 years old is more valuable.
You may have to make this point to the collector that you're selling it to, but I can tell you now, a perfectly preserved sand tiger skeleton. Come on, load, you motherfucker. It would be. Ah, there we go. Fine. It is worth. I think it's 1 profit factor. I think they are actually really expensive. Because they're so difficult to get them perfect. I believe this is 1 profit factor. It's in the bestiarium, but I thought I put it on the character sheet. I don't think I have. But yeah, so this is a very, very expensive item to the right collector. And I believe... So yeah, we were moving over to another random specialized item for Cooney. So, Cooney, in the same room. Funnily enough, all your items are in the same room. You find something that at first you walked past. You didn't quite realize what it was until you noticed that there's an odd... Why is there a stand that... And as your eyes adjust, you find an Archaeotech chameleon cloak. So, this is a chameleon cloak that follows all the rules of the Rogue Trader book, which is page 139. But it also has the swirling energy, which means you get a +5 and it never needs to be recharged. You get the trusted, so once per game session, you can get a +10 to whatever test you are making, as long as it includes the item. So it's a chameleon cloak. You get, I believe, a +10 to your concealment and stealth rolls and a -10 to being seen. Because it's Archaeotech, it's best quality. You get a +10. to its characteristic. You get a +5. So it's native +25 to your concealment or stealth rolls. But every now and then you can get an extra +10 to make it 35.
Hold on. +25 to stealth? Holy shit.
As standard, yes.
Fucking hell.
You do
Holy
need
shit,
so
I
you
like
do
this a
need
lot.
to double check, because I'm going off of Dark Heresy rules off the top of my head at the moment. As far as I'm aware, chameleon cloaks are basically a -10 to being seen as long as you're not moving, but they give a +10 to your stealth abilities because they conceal your position. And you'll notice with this one, it doesn't just reflect the outside area a little bit. This is far more an invisibility cloak than what a chameleon cloak would be in terms of an invisibility cloak. It's obviously not an invisibility cloak, it's not magic, but it's just, it is that much of a step up of what the Imperium can give you.
Chameleon cloak is
Oh, for fuck's sake.
139.
I need to fix my Adobe again.
+20 to concealment tests. If the wearer remains stationary, you count as one range bracket further than way when targeted by ranged weapons.
So that's a
Damn.
plus. So hang on, the standard rule book is a +20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best quality, stroke Archaeotech, so you get a +10 to that.
So
Wow,
+30.
As
+30 concealment
standard.
test.
Then you
Yep.
also get a +5 for the swirling elegy, so it's +35. And then once per game session, you can get an extra +10. So +45.
Shit.
+45 in total.
Yes. But that trusted is only a once per game session. So that's more of, oh my god, the big boss I need to, hide from is looking at me. Add that +10 to it.
Would you mind posting it?
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
adding it
I do
already,
have.
but-
I have literally have a button that I just press, but I want to tell you what it is before just being like, bleh. There it is.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. A +35 to conceal.
Yes.
Yep.
But I have to be standing still, right?
Yes.
No.
So you. Yeah, I believe
No,
it's.
to get the concealment tests?
Oh, no, that's the-
To get the range bracket increase? Yes.
Yeah, so it's the range bracket.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. I need to fix my Adobe because my Adobe is asking me for, sign in.
So it was 42. It was 42 and 48. They're very close to each other. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give you that. That's fine. And then 42. Okay. Right. I'm going to correct that one. I'm going to give you something else. This one, I need to just double check. Okay. Right. So I can't give you either of these two items. I'll be honest
For
with you.
fuck's sake.
I'm going to tell you about one of them because it's funny as fuck. But so one item, Heinrich, is the digi ring with an Auspex and a linked data monocle. It's something you've already got.
Yeah.
The other item is a Xenotech grav spike. A small spike the size of a knife which nullifies the personal gravity of whatever is impaled, effectively rendering the target weightless. It requires a -10 tech use to activate, does not work on targets greater than the mass size of e.g. may work on a greater demon or a battle tank, but may not work on a land raider or a greater demon of Khorne.
Huh.
So no, you're not having that. I don't even know how to implement that. And also, I don't understand why it's there, because every other item, I believe, is 1 profit factor. The grab spike is between 31 and 12.
Jesus Christ!
I don't understand why it's there. I don't. So what you're getting instead, Heinrich, is, funnily enough, an item that I made specially for you. Go figure.
Oh no.
So, as you enter into the commander's quarters, you can tell this by the blatant military iconography that's implanted on the walls and the, so on and so forth. But one thing does stand out to you quite a lot. On the wall is what appears to be a knife, a very big, bulky knife. But what's very odd about it is that next to it is a scabbard, a sheath. But it's the size of a gladius, more or less. It's of exquisite design, absolutely beautiful. It's militaristic. There's not like gems and rubies encrusted and silver, mother of pearl, but it is elegant, militaristic in its design. The handle and the guard are engraved with a Gaelic style decoration. As you examine it, you notice that there is that you've seen something like this before, a long time ago, and you haven't looked at it in quite some time. It's almost neglectful how cruel you've been to the items that I give you. You notice that there is a button concealed. As you press the button, it extends. The item has the compactor roll.
Lovely.
You have an electro gladius, but a little bit more than that. This is a power blade with the shocking feature. You can only use one option or the other. So if you want it to electrocute people, it electrocutes people. If you want it to be a power weapon, it is a power weapon. You can't have them active at the same time. So yeah, it has the compact rule. It has the Miracle of the Dark Ages swirling energy rule. So you get a +5 to whenever you use it. But it has something a little bit different. So how do I show this again? Can I show the whole thing, or is it only the special? I think it's only the special. So, Geddy, what's the how the hell do you pronounce that name? Couldn't find anywhere online that could help me pronounce it. So,
Clear Solus?
Well, if that's how it's said, that's how it's said.
I think so. I can't remember. It's because, well, as daft as it is, MH is more of a V in Gaelic. Cleave Solus or Solas.
So the Sword of Light, one of 4 treasures. Funny that another weapon looks very similar to this one. One of 4 weapons. This sword, when drawn, no enemy can escape, no one can resist nor kill its wielder. And anyone but the owner tries to wield the sword, it will scream. Very amusing. As you see the container of the weapon, the thing holding it up, you'll notice that there is a slot. As you look at the slot and look at the identity chit that you have, they are very similar. So I'm going to have to do this the other way to give you the stats. I can't show you the stats.
Like a magical car alarm. Okay. Compact power arm cancels shotgun when power field disabled.
The
Thank you.
stats for your weapon
That's
are
gonna be much handier.
yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
So this is the weapon of the commander who once dwelled here.
Huh. Electro. All right.
And then there was 2 more. Can I get a... Wait, hang on a minute. It was this. Yes, it was this one. Actually, can I get a 1 D100 from each of you? Because it was a 3, a 2, and now a 1. So I will point out, unfortunately,
94.
Cray, you don't have as many specialized created items for you, but you do get a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A 94. Hang on, let me just... so... Wait, no. If an explorer has this compact automatic game 3 roll... Wait, isn't this the one that's... No, this is the one that's...
2D100s?
Just one, please.
Or just one?
Just one. Oh, so these were the priceless artifacts.
And by the way, I'd like to point out, right, I was going to use the fucking javelin. Oh.
Which I believe has the
I was going to use
of...
the fucking javelin, but the fucking Astartes killed it before I could throw a fucking point-blank javelin throw.
I believe it has the name of something like the Red Spear. I have added this lore fairly new.
Wait, hang on. You never told me that. I just have it down as relic javelin. Is this the? Do I have the fucking the blade, the sword of light in the Diabolica?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. There's another relic.
I'm just collecting Gaelic weapons. What the fuck?
So this world was based on, like, they're the Irish. They fucked off and left humanity to find their own world. No, this world was inspired by...
Why did you find another weapon that has ties to furries?
Oh, no! How? Where?
The sword of light commonly appears as a quest object in an Irish folktale of a hero seeking the one story, or the cause of one story about women, which culminates in the discovery of a tale of a werewolf, where a man was magically turned into a wolf by his unfaithful wife.
No, come on, I didn't use the rainbow sword. I saw that one. I was like, let's leave the rainbow sword out of this, shall we? Is it Luda or something? Like the rainbow sword? But yeah, so...
It checks out. It's this.
It's not by choice. By accident, clearly. So, God, that actually makes out as if I am.
That's glorious.
So...
Oh, hello?
Yep.
I think I died there for a second.
Yeah, the world is based off of Celtic mythology, and the history of it is in this world. So I looked on and grabbed some stuff and quickly added it to the game because I thought, goes fairly well. You found a relic weapon which turned out to actually be a relic, But yeah, it's something like the Red Spear that the javelin's name is. So 94. Where were we? No, 94.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, okay. So, so Heinrich, as you've gathered up your, you know, you've looked at, you've got the sword. You're like, wow, look at this. Wow, it's got a name. It's got a tag. It's got some fluff to it. You're checking out some other areas. It's got fluff to it. Oh God, why did I meant like lore, not like. Damn it.
He's never going to beat the furry accusations.
To it, like,
he is never beating the furry accusations.
Fuck's sake.
You see, this is Avatar. You never see its face or what it looks like.
Oh God, no.
It's because he's trying to hide the fact that it's a furry.
Just rips it off. It's Scooby-Doo the whole time. So, shit, where was I? So, yeah, so you go through some other rooms. Heinrich, can you find a medical bay? Whilst obviously some of the stuff is out of date, most of it, like the drugs, and you find some other areas, and you find a special order item. Like, you can make out the High Gothic, and it's special order, private. It's got nothing to do with the military at all. You're a bit like, okay, looks like a normal box. So you normal package. So you take off the outer wrapping, and there's inside an envelope. You open up the envelope, and it reads to Aaron. Hope this helps you in your next endeavours. Give me a shout when you get back to the port. We'll have a few games together, and I'm sure we'll clear up. The box is a normal cybernetica. However, a normal cybernetic. It's a cybernetic part. You've got to evaluate, haven't you, as a rogue trader? Give me an evaluation roll. Why not? We should have a couple of rolls that are actually skill-based.
Evaluate. I have a 52% chance.
I'm not going to give you any negatives or anything to...
I'm going to use a fate point because stop making me look bad, Nuffle, please. Is there any bonuses to this?
No, but I'm not giving you any negatives either.
Motherfucker.
No. Unfortunately, you'll have to ask Cray to have a look at it.
I'm not proficient in arm smuggling.
So you can add on that you have a cybernetic arm. It is, I would imagine.
This is technically archaeotech.
Well, actually, yes, it is. So it would be a tenor, it would be a best quality. So I'm going to count this as a best quality arm. And Cray, when you get here in body and spirit and mind, I'm just going to tell you now. So this is a very specialized cybernetic arm. I will allow you to decide which arm it is, either left or right, when you need it, because I'm most generous. It's a cheater arm. So when you install this arm, it will give you a +20 to gambling checks and requires a -20 on any rolls to detect cheating in gambling. Which could be quite useful as it is archaeotech, which means it's best quality. Which means not only do you get a +1 armor, which is on your toughness, but you also get a +10 strength. So if you were to, for example, change this into your attack arm, your right arm that you attack with, you would get a +10 to your damage rolls and a +1 to your soak on that arm, as well as the +20 to cheating and a -20 to being detected for cheating.
Huh. Okay.
Okay,
So-
okay. Right.
Plus 20 to gambling.
Yep.
Minus 10 or minus 20
Minus
to be
20.
detected?
Minus 20 to be detected.
Plus gambling tests. Minus 20 to detecting. Being detected.
I would add, just very briefly, that I can guarantee every single one of the players here is also a furry, depending on the level of them. So don't just make it out as if I'm the only one who falls for, cat ears and the
that's something you have
tail.
to get on the record.
But there's levels. There's levels of how far this rabbit hole of degeneracy goes.
Don't make me get the
Much
card.
like
The
an
chart is still
asshole,
safe.
you know.
Buddy.
Cavernous.
I like how you think you had to defend yourself.
Albie's just straight up saying he's more of a scaly than a fucking furry. So get your fucking shit together, Dis. Get
Yeah.
your facts right.
And I'm a
I
Slavachi, so I don't count.
know. Like, I don't know if I can get down with like a scaly. Like, even on the smallest
Don't lump
levels.
me in with those degenerates.
don't jump me in with them.
You know what? I have heard that from 2 scalies now, so that is an accurate statement.
No,
They don't want to get lumped in with those furry degenerates.
Every single person who watches anime has seen the cute anime fox girl or wolf girl, or they've just got ears and a tail. That's it. There's nothing else. So everyone's a furry. If that's your level of furrydom, everyone is. But then I don't see this, like with a scaly, I suppose it's a lizard's tail. Lizards don't, it's not like it's a floofy tail, it's a scaly lizard. I like lizards, I think lizards are cool. But I wouldn't want to be like intimate with one.
This is a safe zone, it's okay. You can be
It's
a furry.
fucking not, Jim, it's YouTube. Well, no, actually, it is safe because we're such a small channel. It is safe. So as long as we stay small.
Listen,
This is a
don't
safe
mind
space.
that you are a furry.
We will still
So
judge
long
you.
as you don't have a
We don't
foot
mind.
thing.
I don't have a fursuit. I don't intend on ever getting a fursuit.
No.
that.
I said so long as you don't have a foot thing.
Oh, no.
Bro,
No.
So long as he doesn't have an armpit thing, I'm okay.
Yeah, actually, no.
No.
Armpits are worse. Yeah.
No.
Armpits are far worse, buddy.
Hairy armpits are disgusting, but we'll not go down there. Yeah, no.
Why did you have to specify hairy armpits?
Why did you have to specify?
Because I've seen some very attractive
All right,
women
put it in the channel.
in
Armpits.
in lingerie, and their armpits are there. It's an armpit. It's there. When it's a feminist, no matter how hairy that armpit is, it's revolting. A little bit of hair to a lot of hair. I'm sorry, I don't want to see hairy armpits. I find my own hairy armpits disturbing and revolting. So sorry, ladies.
Bro,
Fucking trim the fucking hair armpits.
it keeps getting worse.
I know. I like digging the hole.
First we find out that this is a furry. Well, we knew that already, but then we find out he also likes armpits.
No. I didn't say I liked armpits. I said that they're a thing. They exist. You have to accept them. But if I see hairy feminist armpits, I feel violently ill. If I see clean-shaven armpits, I'm like, meh, it's an armpit. Meh. I don't want to fuck it. That's for sure. But I certainly don't... Hang on a minute, how does this... There's another number problem here. From 19 to 20, you get a chrono. From 26 to 27, you get a coin purse. Well, you got 23, so where the fuck does that line up? Jim, do you want a chrono or do you want a coin purse? I'll let you choose.
I'd rather really re-roll, to be honest, because no.
So the coin purse contains Archaeotech coins that might be tokens for this world. The chrono, you might get an Archaeotech best quality chrono, which is going to be worth a shitload of money. Either way, it is Archaeotech, so do you want the coin purse or do you want the watch?
Do I have only those two options?
Yeah. I've upgraded two. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, you do only have those two options. Give me an option. Watch your coins.
I'll go for the chrono.
Okay, so the chrono has been picked. It's not actually for you, it's for Albie, by the way. Albie's not here.
It's for Albie?
Yeah, it's for Cray.
I cannot pick that then.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna get Heinrich to do the same. So
wait, did you actually?
Yeah, there'll be some roles where I'm gonna ask you two for an option to punish.
Did you do fucking Coonies thing? 52, you dig?
No. I wanted to. No, because the thing is, either one I have to roll.
52.
Yeah, no. So either one I have to roll again. So Cooney's picked Chrono. I have to roll a D100. If Cooney had picked the coin purse, I would have then rolled a 2D20. Sorry, a 2D10. So either way, a roll was going to be made. But I didn't want to give it to Albie. I wanted to give it to someone else. So 45. So Albie has gained. Oh, hang on. What is this? Code identification card for bearer. That's a different one. Wait, he got a 45.
Where?
So where the fuck does that go then? Chrono roll 1D100. I've just noticed something weird about this because it goes from 1 and 2. You get the fancy gold watch, which would be Architect. The other one is a high-end watch. Then you've got a basic model. Then you've got a poor model. But then it goes to another D100. There's an identity card bearer. A counter model. I didn't notice this before. Why didn't I notice this before? The identity of the card is different to the individual. Where is that from? That's got to be for something else that I've never noticed before. Never mind. So if we're going for, okay, so Cray also gets a poor quality Archeotech watch. So Cray, you got some trade fodder. What was the other one? It's 37. That one's not very. That one's not very good.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just real quick. Okay, so I got the what do you call it? The cheater's arm, right?
Yes, that was for your priceless treasure.
Cheater cybernetic arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was Jim's with the 50?
Yeah. What did I get?
Oh shit! Sorry, Jim. Did I actually
look above my value?
Did I actually?
There's Jim's 52.
Sorry, Jim. Did I actually just completely ignore you? I do apologise. I am really sorry if I just completely fell out on you.
They're like, what about me though? And you're like, nope. Chrono. We're talking about the chrono.
No, he really wants to talk about the fucking watches again. Oh my god.
Okay. This is not a great one, but I'm wondering if I can swap it round because you've technically had two good Archeotech items. What do I just? I can't get you. Let's have because that would just be. Yeah, I don't like that one. Let's see if we can move it one up or one down. No, you've already had them before. Hang on. Okay, this is an odd one that Cray's probably going to hate you for.
Lovely.
So in
Always
the
goes well.
in the scientist's room, Cooney, you find a small device which is not yet fully finished. It's only partially finished, or at least that's how it appears. How the fuck do I describe this thing? So essentially, it's a small bar with 2 cogs on either end. Each cog appears to be slowly spinning in different directions. Right. Okay, so it's spinning in 2 different directions. But how does that? Very valuable. So yeah, the description of it is it looks like a bar with two cogs which are spinning slowly. So this is an unfinished Protentium model. Proterium model. It is made out of an unknown metal and is completely indestructible. Both cogs spin in opposite directions at the same speed forever, no matter the resistance placed upon them, and with no distinguishable power source. If hooked up to a vast amount of if hooked up to a vast amount of kinetic energy capture, cog works. So basically, you've got another perpetual motion machine. However, this one is completely different to Cray's. So I'm going to post it in chat so you can, like, maybe I've completely misread that, but it looks like it doesn't have a connection.
Perpetual motion machine.
Yeah, kind of. Only so it's worth 2 profit factor, but it doesn't have anywhere for you to hook up power to it. The disassembled power source, if hooked up, and with no discernible power source, if hooked up to... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just another perpetual motion machine. Just another. Unlike... Well, I mean, the problem is this one says it could power an entire planet. The last one said it could power an outpost, so I don't...
Huh.
I mean, it has 2 cogs, so if you put in something, and the 2 cogs are spinning in the 2 different directions, and they're spinning 2 different things, so that could technically work to make a motor. So
yeah, but it says maybe it says at the very bottom it could potentially power an entire planet. I don't know. You have perpetual motion machine. It's worth 2 profit factor. Don't question it. Don't question it.
I wonder if I can power them.
So Cooney, this is a good thing to mark down on your sheet as something to experiment with. What wattage and ampage is it? Can you build a converter to, it powers it to that, converts it to tau wattage and ampage, and you could have a portable power, a portable armor generator. For Cray, so Cray's got an Archeotech poor quality watch. You got 47. Oh yeah, Cray got some really shit stuff. Sorry, Cray, but you. So I'm ignoring 2 of your items. I will utilize them for something else later on. We now want another 2 dice, which are priceless artifacts, technically. So Cray got an 80, so he will roll again to go onto the separate chart. So at 34, Cray, you have got... Huh. Well, you can't go down one because I'm not giving you the Belt of Nurgle. That's not happening. Wait, what? Oh, actually, this could make sense. This could make sense. Okay, I don't want to give it to you, but it actually does make sense. So, Cray is currently in the Archaeotech Augmetics lab. So he's helped the Namagos onto the bed, but he's plonked his corpse down. The servo skull, the spider skull with the Magos's mind in, is currently, you know, doing stuff. Cray's gone off to look in the other rooms. He goes off into one of the rooms. This just so happens to be the room where they were genetically growing the human subjects for the Archaeotech servitors, creating blank humans for the process. Cray, you find a brain. It's meant to be a shrunken brain, but this is not a shrunken brain. It is a brain in a jar. There are bubbles around the jar, or in the jar, surrounding the brain. The machine-like device that holds the brain tells you that the brain is still functional. For better or for worse, you find a piece of information about said brain. You're going to remove the shrunken from this description. So it should be the shrunken brain of an alpha psyker. You have the brain of an alpha psyker. Enclosed in an unknown crystalline substance is an artifact of a potent psychic tool. When used to focus power, it adds +1 psi rating, but automatically makes phenomena happen with a +5 to the modifier. This modifier stacks with pushing. What can you do with an alpha brain, an alpha psyker brain? Many things. You could try and make a psychically active servitor. For better or for worse, it might try and kill you. It might be a very useful tool. That's something for you to decide upon in the future, Cray. That can only end badly. I don't know why I'm giving him this. It'll probably never get used, or it'll get stolen and I'll use it against them. It'll be fine. So he got 31 on the other treasure. The fuck was that? Oh, the Archaeotech Battle Servitor. Yeah, we've seen that before. So, hang on a minute. How does that work? Oh, wait, that's how I got confused before, because that's where the other chart starts. Oh, this might be bad. 31. So what would 31 be? No, you're not having that. No, I refuse. Fuck you. So you were meant to get a cursed cornate sword. I refuse. I damn well fucking refuse to give you a cursed cornate sword. It's only worth 2 profit factor as well. Oh, great. Do you know what? I can't go one above. If I go one above, it gives a Tesseract.
Give us a Tesseract, damn it.
I can't go one down, because if I go one down, it's a looted Eldar shuttle hollow field. Oh, okay. Okay. I might be able to use something like that. Okay. Do you know what's two down? If I go 2 down from, hang on, wait, no, it's more than that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I were to go 5 down, Cray would get a fully functioning Tau Crisis battlesuit.
What?
I'm not, though. I'm not. Okay. So, what Cray is finding instead? Okay, you're not. I was actually going to give you not a looted Eldar shuttle hollow field. I was going to give you an Archaeotech one and make it worse. I kind of like the idea of giving you an Archaeotech or a hollow field. I'm not. Or am I? What was I going to give him? I thought of something to give him, and now I'm like, what was I? No, hang on. Diluted, and I had something in my head. I was like, no, I could give him this. It's so much better. But now I'm like, well, what the fuck was it? What was I going to give him? Can't give him the crisis suit. That would upset Cooney. I can't give him the Tesseract. Because that doesn't make much sense. God damn it, Cray. I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was like, I can't give him that, but I could give him this, and that would be of equal.
I mean, in theory, you could give him the battle so then he could be the battle and give him something else. Like,
no. If you're really lucky, Cooney, you're going to roll the same number when you're in the Tau ship, and then you can get one. But if not, you just shit out of luck. What was it going to be? Oh, I had something that I was going to give to Cray. And I was like, this works really well. Oh, that does work really well. It is another treasure that I shouldn't really give to you right now. But do you know what? It makes sense. It kind of makes sense. This is the last facility that would hold these items for you. It is a military facility. Fuck it, go on then. We'll give it to Cray now. So no, you're not having the hollow field. It would be funny for your... Hang on a minute. Oh, I did get copies of servitor drones. Oh. Never mind. So that button does work. Sorry, I was trying to give Cray, so when Albie comes here, on his character sheet, he now has in his NPC section, servitor drones. That I just added to his main character sheet in the NPC tag. I was going to give him actual character sheets for them, but I couldn't be bothered to copy everything, and the copy button didn't work. So I was like, fuck it. No, just there you go on your character sheet with you. So we need to go over to special stuff. Because why not? Geddy's had a number of items. Cooney's had a number of items. So maybe Cray should have something particularly special. Where the fuck did I put it? Not there. There it is. Gotcha. Right. So, Cray. Near the brain in a jar, you find a small device. Again, it is exquisite in design. It has intricate Gaelic patterns running round the outside, and in the center is a stone-like material. It has a miracle of the Dark Ages. This device never needs to be recharged because it has a small generator inside of it. It also has a +5 to whenever using the device. The device is... Geddy, another name for you. Under the shrunken brain.
Laia. Fuck, I don't know.
Laia fall. The Stone of Destiny.
Oh.
Craig, you have found a reactor field. So, there are oohs and ahs, I'm sure, from Craig, but unfortunately he's not here. Craig, you have found a reactor field with the protective rating of... I haven't added on any of the bonuses. So this one's a little bit difficult. So I believe it's 11 to 30 as standard. Okay. The overload rating is between 1 and 10. But because it gets a +5 to using it, the overload gets knocked down by 5. And the protection rating gets added by 5. So you have a protection rating of 6 to 35 and an overload rating of 1 to 5. Which I will admit is kind of confusing, but that's how the protection ratings system works in this game. So what did I say? It was 1 to 5. So again, I haven't added... I'm going to add it now because it is very confusing. So I'm going to add it as standard and I'll add what it should be. So it's 6 to 35. 35. And then it's overload from 1 to 5. 1 through to 5. So that is what Cray has found. What was I doing for Cray? He was on his... He was on it. So Cray's got one more item to roll for. And that is his priceless treasures. Although how the other one... No, sorry. This is the Strixus treasures, not the priceless. Ah, here it is. Okay, I can't give you that one. Can't give you that one. Well, I can't give you another soul gem because you've already got a soul gem.
Jesus Christ.
I can't give you that because it'd make no sense why it'd be empty.
You say that, but you know.
It wouldn't make much sense. And I've already given you one similar thing anyway. So I can't give you a black sarcophagus, which turns out to be a cryopod. With a frozen human inside. Because you've already got a cryopod with a frozen human inside. It's just the one you've got. It's called Archaeotech.
Did this just like for anyone else, or is that just me?
He cut off for me too.
Oh, sorry. My internet might be dying.
Is you there?
Yes. Maybe.
Oh. Shit.
This has been cutting out for me a lot. Do you hear him now? Because I can hear him now.
I can hear you now, but you did cut out there quite a bit.
Yeah, everything's gone back to green, so it might have just been a spike.
Okay.
So we were on Albie's priceless item. I can't give him that. I can't give him that, and I can't give him that, and I can't give him. Hang on. Could I give him... No, I can't give him that. I can't give him that, because I believe he's already got it. He has. I may have to roll again for Cray's special item. Is it? Actually, no. Is there a special item I can give to Cray? So the problem is I can't give Cray any weapons. because Cray's already got shitloads of weapons from the servitors that you've destroyed. So I was kind of expecting Cray to remove the weapons, the plasma weapons, the this, that, and the other from them and install them. I could give you that. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. Do we roll? I'll let the rest. Actually, Albie in the chat. There he is. Albie, do you want to roll again, or do you want GM's choice? GM's choice might not be the most amazing item in the world, but it will be useful for you. Also, I haven't checked chat once this game session, so if anyone did write anything in chat, hello. We do care, kind of.
Nothing this time.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, look, I always feel bad when I get to the end of the session and I look and someone's was like, "Oh, hi there, can you?" Oh, fuck! Shit, they said that at the start. Oh, fuck! Anyway, it happens. Okay, I'm going to go with a Cray gets an item, a GM's choice. There's 2 items I could give him. Do we think?
Wait, he's typing. He is typing.
He is typing.
He was on toilet. Reroll.
Fair enough. Rerolling. You got a 41. So a 41.
Is that close to the perpetual motion machine?
Nope, but I believe you've already got this one before as well. So I've got to go 1 up.
Oh, fuck.
You had that one before, so I've got to go 1 down.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I can't give you that. That's actually fucking cruel. So your options, they're not your options. I'm not giving you these, but I'm going to tell you what you got. An auto hack device, which you've already had before. A briefcase filled with chocolate. You've already had that before. A syringe filled with an unknown substance. It's soy sauce.
Bro.
Yes, you had it right. It's soy sauce. That's what the strange liquid is. So I'm not giving you that one. Okay, we'll go with the GM's choice then. So I have 2 options here. I'm going to go with the one which I think is more vital. So Cray,
The soy sauce.
The soy sauce, of course. So Cray, you are going to find.
It's always the soy sauce.
So technically, these items are exactly the same, which is a bit sad. But oh no, they're not. Never mind, they're not. You're getting Chirurgeon's tools. So once per game session, you may re-roll any failed medical or interrogation test. They also let you do they help with surgeries, but they don't. It's just you have the tools, but the tools will give you a re-roll on any failed Medicaid test, along with the diagnoster.
Hey.
You basically have a fully intact medical kit now. So
yeah, we pretty much have a very high-tech fucking facility.
you do. You have a for on the go as well. So we don't have that much time left, not stupid amounts. So I'm probably not going to go into the RP part of things. I'll go over now some of the battlefield loot. Now, battlefield loot and some extra things. I haven't actually done a handout for you, like I did with the last lot of loot, because all this loot will depend on Cray. Cray needs to do the rolls to fix the stuff. So,
so what do I need to roll?
It'll be for another time, Cray, because your character doesn't have the time today to fix all these weapons.
True.
So these will be projects for later on. So you've got 2.
As if I didn't have enough projects yet.
You have a vast amount now. So you have 2 Archaeotech Servitor drones. They can help you with projects. You're going to find a Archaeotech Servitor, a battle Servitor. That's the same one as the ones that you were fighting last episode. It's in pieces, but all the components are there. Cray is getting an additional item. You're getting Archaeotech Battle Servitor blueprints. So you are going to, when you get to the Servitor's room, there are blueprints there that tell you how to put it together and what components go where, when, and how. This will help you with working on your Archaeotech Servitors, making it less difficult. That's all that's on this map. Right. As for weapons and equipment that you need to do some work on. So, we'll do the Archaeotech Servitor first, which I believe is an integrated phase blaster. Or it's an integrated pulse blaster array, or whatever it is. Phase blaster. So no, it's integrated Archaeotech las blaster with a red dot sight. You also have powered gauntlets. These are basically power fists, but they have the unwieldy. They're not as good as power fists, but they are power weapons.
Power fists are unwieldy as well.
So they don't have the X3 on strength on this one, which I know the power fists do have. They give you X3 on strength. These ones don't.
Do they give you X3 or X2? I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever these are the cheaper versions of power fists. Okay. They're not as good as proper power fists.
They're like a power cestus kind of thing.
Yeah, it is a gauntlet, like just like for medieval armor, but it's powered. So if you were to block a powered weapon with a powered fist, you're not going to blow up your gauntlet. If that makes sense. Or if you parried a weapon with your powered gauntlet, you could break their weapon.
So it's only 2d10 energy damage, pen 9 unwieldy.
So unfortunately, I need to remove the strength dive. So
a regular power fist is 2d10 plus double your strength rather than plus just your strength. Okay,
so this one is 1d10. Technically, actually, this is 1d10 on its own, powered fist. That's wrong, because no, it's not. It's 1d10 plus 10 plus 10. Yeah. So this weapon is a 1d10 plus 10 weapon, not a 2d10 plus 10 weapon. No.
Okay. Wait, what's the strength of the servitor?
10.
Okay, so yeah, it's double its strength. So it's only 1d10 plus double strength.
So this is the
2d10 plus double strength.
This is where the rules in the rule book don't line up with modern technology. So it might be that the combat stat was written 1d10 plus 10 for the servitor's strength bonus doubled. It might have been 1d10 plus 10 plus 10 for the servitor strength. So the servitor strength might be another one added on. The books do change this. Some books and some editions, like Dark Heresy, Rogue Trader, Only War, and they do change from book to book.
Yeah.
The way I've read it is that if this thing hits you, and I'll roll damage just to it's 1d10 plus 10 plus 10. So it's getting plus 20 onto the attack. So yeah, it rolled a 1 and it still got 21.
Fucking hell.
So
A pen 6. Yeah, that's still insane. Like, that's still very strong.
but that is also the servitor. Well, actually,
Yeah, that's also
technically,
servitor strength. Like, if it was like
if you rolled it, it would have done. It would have done 11. It would have done 11 because. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it would have done plus 6 because your strength is plus 6. So.
No, my strength is 3. So if it does 2 times my strength, it's plus 6.
Yeah, so it would have been 17 for you. So it's still it's still meant to be a powerful weapon, but
Wait, what?
it's not meant to be as powerful. The Power Fist is the upgrade. This is the lower grade. So if it turns out that this thing is more powerful than a Power Fist, I will have to downgrade it. Yeah, it's meant to be the less powerful version of a Power Fist.
It's a less powerful Power Fist. It's a Power Fist with only 6 pen and 1d10 rather than 2d10.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
It does seem to have the double strength though. That's the only thing.
I genuinely think that's only because it's a servitor that's doing it.
No. It's if I roll damage for my Electro Gladius, it's 1d10 plus 5, and then adds the plus 3 to the end of it because that's my strength bonus.
Right. Yeah, I think I may see where.
Yeah. So the plus 10 is the double strength, unless that wasn't supposed to be on that.
No. So again, it might be how the book writ the weapon down. So this servitor does have unnatural strength. So it would already be getting a double strength bonus. Its strength is 10. It's got a natural strength, so that takes it up to 10. So the servitors are just genuinely a lot really fucking stronger. But for you guys, I don't think it would be the plus 10 plus 10, like you said. It would be different because it's your strength bonus and it's So there are power gauntlets that are up for grabs. There's the Archaeotech Las Blaster. Now the Archaeotech stuff. So there's I haven't got a list for you, Albie, but all the kills are on the page waiting for when you do your rolls, like in the next session or the next time you have downtime. When you're doing things, I'll come over to the servitors because some of the servitors were badly damaged, some of them were lightly damaged, and that all depends on how easy it is for you to get your stuff.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. I was actually referring to the stuff we rolled today, so I couldn't write it down.
I've put it all in chat.
Okay, thank you.
It's all in chat at the moment. So
I have put it all in chat. And yours are the last ones. Is that right? Did I do correct? No, hang on. One of them's No. We need to add the Archaeotech watch. It's something we need to add.
yes, there's also the Archaeotech watch.
I think it is just the Archaeotech watch for you, Albie, that's missing.
So if we go in order, so Archaeotech watch, bag of coins. Jim, what was yours? The Diagnoster and
No. So for Craze items, and Craze items alone,
I rolled for him a Archaeotech chrono thingy.
Yeah, he got a poor quality watch. So the same item as what you got, Heinrich. the Archaeotech watch. He also got the reactor field, or refractor field. Sorry, not reactor. Refractor field, which is the Stone of Destiny. He got the chirurgeon medical tools, and that was it. Oh no, sorry. He also got the Psycho Brain. I didn't put the Psycho Brain down, did I? I didn't put the Psycho Brain down.
It's just chirurgeon tools.
You did. It's just above Laval.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom. The chirurgeon tools.
Yeah.
It was a Class A Aces. I mean, Class A Psyker, right?
Yeah. Shrunken
Yes.
brain of an Alpha Psyker.
Yeah, but you haven't got the shrunken. You've just got the brain. The still functioning brain. No, Psycho.
What's the deal with the shrunken?
So technically, it's a weapon for a Psyker to use. I've changed it because it makes no sense. So instead of a shrunken brain, you've got a living brain of an alpha Psyker. It's up to you.
Out of curiosity, how bad would it be to try to clone from this brain?
It could be horrifically bad. It could be horrifically bad. It could be quite good. So,
on a scale of 0 to 10, is it heretical on the right side or just straight up chaos heretical?
It's not chaos. It's not chaos until you do it for the chaos gods. So technically, what could happen, Albie, is you put this brain into a servitor, and you now have a servitor that can use psychic powers. Okay? Or what you could do is put it into a servitor body, and now you have to fight a alpha class psyker in a servitor body. I can't really tell you how it will go, or if it's a good idea. It's definitely a tradable resource. You can definitely trade it with someone. You could definitely use it for
I
a
want
psychic
to experiment with it for my clone army.
So here's the thing. You wouldn't want to make clone psychers as free human beings, if in that sense, because it'd be too dangerous. An alpha psyker is so horrifically dangerous that it's like world ending. An alpha psyker is someone who could literally go, everyone die, clicks his fingers and everyone dies on the planet. They are proper horrifically powerful. You could give this to the Inquisition, and they'll take the brain and they'll use it for Psi Titan's weapons, for example. It's an active, alive psyker brain. It could be used for psychically generated weapons, Geller fields, making a psychically active servitor. Cloning is going to be difficult, and there'll be a lot of problems with getting it a perfect brain come out. But yeah, you could technically clone the brain and then sell it to the Inquisition to Ordo Malleus.
Hereticus or Malleus.
And they'll put it in the Psi Titans for the anti-psychic weaponry that they have. Because apparently in the lore that is filled with alpha class psychers. There are lots of things you could do with the brain. It may seem like an item like, oh well, this is fucking shit. But no, there are many things.
I mean, I have plenty of ideas of what to do with the brain. It's just like,
Which one do I do first?
Which one do I do first, and which one should I do before the Inquisition comes?
On top of that, technically, any one of you, if you'd like a spider skull, servo skull, you have your options to get one. It all depend on how damaged they are. If Craig can repair them, and then you have control over that servo spider servitor. If you don't want to use them as servitors, Technically, Cray, they have microplasma cutters, which can be turned into micro digi weapons. They also have manipulator claws. I don't think you could do much with them. Manipulator claws, I mean. There's also the miniature warhound servitors, which, if it opens up, the miniature warhounds and the servo spiders will function the same as psi familiars, cyber familiars, or the servo skulls. You also, Albie, have the phased plasma rifle, which is on the miniature warhound titans. Again, you can fix the servo titan thing, or you can take its weapon. Either way. But when we do that, I'm gonna leave all the kills are gonna stay on this map until you actually start fucking with what you want to do. I'm gonna leave it all here, so you don't need a handout for all of this stuff. I'll have it on this page, and then when you actually start works, we can start ticking stuff off. So, a few hours have gone past as the crew have looted this place, basically. There's a lot of other componentry here that you can use, that you have access to. I just haven't told you about it because meh. As you've spent a few hours gathering stuff, perhaps some of you, like Cooney and Heinrich, have had a shower, have cleaned up a bit. But after a while, you start getting hungry, and there's a need to have a communication between all the parties. So you gather around. In this area, you sit down with a cup of recaf, something to snack on, and we prepare for the next episode, where you will have a discussion with the Magos. He is now called Grand. I believe his name is like Granidic or Grandrick, but for ease of use, I think that's like his name. I swear it is.
I think it was Grandrick.
Grandrick.
Grandick is also, just...
No, it's
a Grandick.
Durandrick. Durandrick
That is
is
a
his
fine
name.
old penis.
Yeah.
Durandrick is his name.
Durandrick.
Yeah, Durandrick. But for now, he's just going to be called De Grand.
Durand penis.
Isn't Duran a fruit?
Duran.
A durian is a fruit. Duran is a music band.
Man.
De Grand, I don't know.
Oh boy.
But yeah, he's going to be called De Grand for now, just for ease of use. Because I know I'll look at Durandrick and be like, well, how do you say that? So he's De Grand for now.
De Grand. De Grand PP.
And yeah, that's where we'll start up the next episode. So just for you guys to have a little think, there's going to be a bit of a discussion about what you're going to do. Are you going to spend a few weeks here at the Archaeotech facility? Are you going to start moving people around? Is this claiming this place going to put your mission on hold? Because I believe you were going to go to the Screaming Valleys next. Like the Tau was going to get some Tau equipment. That may be put on hold until you do some stuff. So yeah, that's something for next episode anyway. So yes, a
sorry, almost fell.
No worries. So yeah, another fun-filled. It's a good episode, but it has been a shopping kind of episode with lots of loot, funny things. So yeah, I certainly hope
Shopping!
you enjoyed this episode. If you didn't, well, you know, this is why we don't record every shopping episode. Only every other one. So yeah, I certainly hope you've enjoyed and looking forward to future episodes to come. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye!
See ya.
There you go.
Terrible,
Yeah.
terrible.
You almost